Good morning. This is a throwback recipe from my middle school days of teaching for Sarah and all of my former middle school students. So thought we'd make pancakes for breakfast this morning, and this is the muffin method of baking. So with the muffin method, you combine all of your dry ingredients. So I've got a cup of flour. For a little added nutrition, I did half of my flour whole wheat flour and then the other half just regular all-purpose flour. 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 4 teaspoons of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And you give those a stir and combine those ingredients so that once the wet ingredients are in there, all of those ingredients are already combined. Less stirring is needed then. You'll get a better rise out of your baked goods. And then over here we've got our wet ingredients, our 3/4 cup of milk, 1 large egg, and a teaspoon of oil. And just like the dry ingredients, you want to get these all mixed up. So you could use a wire whisk in a small bowl, or I'm just using a measuring cup and a fork. Get that egg all mixed in there. And once that's combined, then you kind of make a well and pour the wet ingredients into the center and give this a stir. Stir it just until the dry ingredients are moistened. If it's a little lumpy, that's not a problem. Again, it'll make the pancakes rise nice and fluffy. All right, so you can see there's still a few lumps in there, but everything looks like it's wet, so we're gonna stop. Then I'm gonna come over here to my griddle. And it's been warming up a little bit. Feels pretty good. You can give it a test to know if it's warm enough by, did you hear the sizzle? So when it sizzles like that, you know that it's good and warm. I'm going to give it a little bit of spray of oil away from the source of heat. Over your sink would be best. And then we'll just put 4 pancakes on here. This recipe should make maybe 6 to 8 pancakes, depending on how big you want them. Let these cook for a little bit. Adjust my temperature. When they're ready to flip, they start to get a little bit of a dry look on top, and you'll start to see a few little bubbles on top. So I'm seeing some bubbles happening. These are co-joined. Break them up. I don't think it's quite ready yet. If you want, when you're making your batter to the wet ingredients, you can take a overripe banana and make it into banana sauce. Just take a fork, put it in a bowl, and take a fork and just mash it all up and add that to it, and it almost makes your pancakes taste like banana bread. It's really yummy. Sneaky way to get a few nutrients in there. There we go. Could have waited another little bit. Let those cook. Once they're done, take them off of the griddle, put them onto your plate, and you've got breakfast. So hope you enjoy them and have a good day.